Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for October 10th, 2024. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me play some singles. There's one in box 4 because this 5 blocks here, this 5 blocks here. That leaves only this cell for 5, and in box 5, 9 blocks here, 9 blocks here, 9 blocks here. That gives me 9 here. I'm pretty sure there are more, but now I see a double in box 7. Here's 2 and 8, and here's another 2 and 8. That means I cannot use 2 or 8 in all these cells in box 7. So 2 and 8 have to use these 2 cells. So it's a double. Double means I cannot place any other number in these cells. And now here's 9, which blocks here, and these 2 cells cannot be 9. So 9 will have to use one of these cells. In turn, it will block this cell, and here's 9. That blocks these cells. Here's 9. That blocks this cell. That gives me 9 here. Now this 9 blocks here. This 9 blocks here. Here's another 9 that blocks here. So that gives me 9 here. Oh, and here's 6, which blocks here. So 6 will be here or here. In turn, it will block here. 6 here blocks this. 6 here blocks here. That gives me 6 here. Oh, and that would give me a double in box 6. Here's 1 and 7. Here's 7 and 1. So these cannot be 1 or 7. So this will be 1, 7 double. Maybe I should explain it different way. Here's 1. Here's another 1 that blocks here. 1 here blocks this cell. That gives me 1 here. And that, and with that, 7 here blocks these. Sorry. And the 7 here blocks these. And that gives me 7. And now 7 is here. Looking down, box 9. Box 9 is looking for 3, 5, 6, 7. Now 7 is here. Here's 6. Both of them have not been placed in box 9, and they're on the same line. In this case, column 7. So these 2 cells cannot use 6 or 7. That leaves only these cells for 6 and 7. So it's another double. And because of this double, I know 2 numbers that will fill these 2 cells, which is 3 and 5. And looking sideways, here's 3, which blocks here. That means 3 will be in one of these cells. So this cannot be 3. That gives me 5 and 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. And the next step is probably the key. Now I'm looking at column 1. It only has 3, 4, 6, 7. And there's only one cell where I can place 2. These 2 are blocked by these 2. This 2 is blocked by this 2. Okay, this 2 blocks here. This 2 blocks here. And this 2 blocks here. So it's down to these 2 cells. And to figure out which one of these will be 2, I'm looking at row 6. It's looking for 2, 3, 8. And here's 2, which blocks here. That means 2, we will have to use one of these 2 cells. That means these cannot be 2, because 2 will have to be used here or here. So this cannot be 2. That leaves only this cell for 2. And now this 2 blocks here, this 2 blocks here, this 2 blocks here. That gives me 2 here. And now here's 1 and 7. And the 7 will be one of these. So I can say 1 and 7 are here. So this can not use 1 or 7. These cannot use 1 or 7. So that means 1 and 7 have to come into these 2 cells. Again, double means no other number can use these cells. In this case, there's only one more number left for the last cell. So this is 3. These are 2, 4, 8. And now looking at column 1, 5 here blocks this cell. This 5 blocks here. And this 5 blocks here. So 5 comes here. And now these 3 cells are left with 1, 6, 7. Well, this cannot be 1. And this 1 blocks here. So 1 comes here. 6 blocks this cell, gives me 7. 6 and 7. Oh, and now 6 and 6 here blocks these. These cannot be 6. So 6 has to come here. That means these are 4 and 9. 4 is here, blocking this cell, gives me 9. and this is 4. And these two are 1 and 8. 1 here blocks this cell, gives me 8 and 1. This 8 blocks here, gives me 8 here. And these two are 2 and 4. 2 is here, so this is 4 and this is 2. That leaves only 4 for this cell, and this 1 has already made this cell 7, and here's 1. These two are 2 and 4. 2 is here, so this is 4, and this is 2. And 8 blocks here, so 8 comes here. These two cells are left with 2 and 3, and it's a double, so that leaves 9 for this cell. 9 blocks here, 9 blocks here, 9 blocks here, gives me 9. And now these cells will be 3, 4, 8. Here's 4 that blocks this cell. This 4 blocks. So 4 blocks here, 4 blocks here. That gives me 4 here. 1, 3, 6, 7. And 7 here blocks this cell. This 7 blocks here. And this 7 blocks here. So 7 can only come here. 1 blocks here. This 1 blocks here. So 1 has to use this cell. And now these are down to 3 and 6. 3 is here, so this is 6, this is 3. And that gives me 6 here, which blocks here. 6 blocks here, gives me 6. And these are 1 and 3. So 1 gives me 3 here and 1 here. This 3 has blocked this cell, and it gives me 8, 3, 2, 3, 8, and 2. So this cell is left with 5. These are 4 and 8. 4 here blocks this cell, gives me 8 and 4. These are 3 and 8. 8 is here, making this cell 3. And this is 8. 3 has blocked here, gives me 3. 5 and 7. 7 is here, so this is 5. This is 7. And 5 and 4. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.